He confessed to 93 murders, but the real number could be even higher. This is the story of Samuel Little, America's most prolific serial killer. How did one man manage to take so many lives over several decades without being caught? Samuel McDowell was born in Georgia in 1940. His mother, a teenager, abandoned him shortly after his birth. Raised by his grandmother in Ohio, Little's childhood was marked by instability and early run-ins with the law. By the time he was a teenager, he was already involved in petty crimes like burglary and theft, which landed him in juvenile detention. This early life of crime was just the beginning. He dropped out of high school and spent his young adult life drifting across the country, supporting himself through theft and other offenses. This transient lifestyle became a key element of his later crimes, making him incredibly difficult to track. So what turned him from a petty criminal into a monster? Little developed a specific, disturbing pattern. He targeted vulnerable women, often those struggling with addiction or involved in street work. He believed their disappearances wouldn't attract much attention from law enforcement or the media. Tragically, for many years, he was right. His method was brutal and consistent. He would typically knock his victims out with powerful punches before strangling them. Because there were often no obvious signs of a struggle, like stab wounds, their deaths were frequently misclassified as overdoses or due to natural causes, allowing him to evade suspicion for decades. For nearly half a century, Little moved from city to city, leaving a trail of victims in his wake. His reign of terror finally came to an end in 2012, not for murder, but on a narcotics charge in Kentucky. He was extradited to California, where a DNA match linked him to 3 cold cases from the 1980s. In 2014, he was convicted of these 3 murders and sentenced to life in prison. It was only then, while behind bars, that the true, horrifying scale of his crimes began to unravel. A Texas Ranger named James Hollins started interviewing Little in 2018. Over hundreds of hours of conversation, Little began to confess, providing chillingly detailed accounts of murders spanning 14 states. To help identify his victims, he even drew portraits of them from memory. The FBI has since confirmed over 60 of his confessions, with many more still under investigation. Little died in prison in 2020, taking the secrets of his remaining unidentified victims with him. The stories of these forgotten women are finally being told, thanks to the tireless work of investigators. What other chilling true crime stories do you want us to cover? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories you've never heard before.